89. Seena. Buy and sell used stuff and only women live here. Buy and sell used stuff and only women live here, and if they get married they have to leave with their husbands. It is like a big bordello. But don't tell anyone. If you want a wife, this is the place to go. But I did not know that until she told me later. Read the story to find out what happened to me. I got off the ship and picked up my luggage and started walking down the street, and this guy come up to me and said, "It looks like you are lost." I said, "I am, I guess. I have never been here before and I need a place to stay." The guy said, "Then go down the street 3 blocks and the name of the hotel is the Little Hotel." I said thank you to him and started walking down the street. The same guy come back up to me and said, "Hand over all your money or you will die." I said, "Can you use my debit card, because that is all I have. I am a reporter for the Wisha News Paper. And do you want to be in the news with a picture of yourself and wanted by the Rangers?" The guy said, "No way," and started to run down the street. I passed some little stores and some old buildings. Finally I come to the place, the Little Hotel. I walked up the stairs and opened the door. What a big place inside. I went up to the counter and said, "I would like to have the best room in the place for one night." The guy behind the counter said, "That will be $150, please." But I was too tired to complain, so I just paid the man and he gave me the key. I picked up my luggage and went to the elevator and pushed the button. The thing is, it was too much money for just one night in this place. The door opened and I got in. The key said app number 612. I rented apartment for the night. No wonder the room wasn't cheap. The elevator stopped and I got off. I found the apartment and put the key in the lock. I turned the key and it unlocked. I opened the door and turned on the light. The apartment was very clean and neat. I put my luggage on the floor beside the chair in the living room. I found the kitchen and opened the fridge, and what did I find? The fridge was full of food. I go, someone must live here. They fill the fridge with food for everyone that rents this apartment. I left the kitchen and headed for the living room. I picked up my luggage and went into the bedroom and turned on the light. I seemed like there was someone in the bed. She looked up and said, "Go and get ready for bed." I said, "Who are you?" She said, "This is my apartment and this is the way things are here. I rented this apartment this way and that is how I pay the rent and eat. The manager and I split the room rent that you paid downstairs. So get ready and come to bed." I said, "Okay." I went to the bathroom and got ready for bed. When I come out, I looked for another bed. There was none. Just as got in bed, she grabbed me and gave me the biggest hug I have ever got, and then she said, "What do you do for work?" I said, "I work for the Wisha News Paper." She said, "That means that you travel all over the galaxies." I said, "I know what you do for a living, don't I?" She said, "You are the first person that has come up to this room in a long time." I said, "Why is that?" She said, "The manager does not like me because I would not sleep with him, and that means that all the rooms are full except mine." Then she grabbed me and then I had some fun. The next morning the first thing she said was, "Can I go with you wherever you go?" I said, "Why do you want to go with me? You don't even know me." She said, "What I found out last night about you, I like." I said, "The only way you can go with me is if you will marry me." She sat down and looked at me with her big brown eyes, and then she said, "When are you going to leave?" I said, "I am going to leave here on the 7 o'clock Wisha Space bus." She said, "That will give me enough time to set up a little wedding if you can be here about 4. I said, "I will be here at 4. It was almost 9 now and I had to get going. I said, "I got to get ready to see the planet for myself." She said, "I can tell you a lot of things about this planet, but it is better to find out on your own." I got dressed and kissed her goodbye. When I got downstairs, I went outside and hailed down a taxi. I got in the taxi and said, "Can you show me some of the city and what there is so special about this place?" The taxi driver said, "I will show you some things that no one sees here unless you drive taxi." I said, "Let's go." He showed me everything there was to see about this place. It was almost 4 now and I said, "Take me back to the little hotel because I have to get ready to go to the next planet." The taxi driver said, "Right away." We pulled up in front of the hotel just at 4 and I paid him and gave him a good tip. I got out of the taxi and walked up the stairs and I opened the front door of the hotel. It seems like there was a party going on. I wonder what the party is for. Just then I see the girl I spent the night with. She ran over and said, "Are you ready to get married?" I said, "Ready as I will ever be." She grabbed my arm and we walked up the aisle. When we got up in front of the preacher, I was thinking I don't even know her name and I didn't even tell her mine. "This is good," the preacher said. "Do you?" He leaned over and said, "What is your name?" I said, "Jack." Then he said again, "Do you, Jack, take Jane for your lawfully wedded wife?" I said, "I do." Then he said, "Do you, Jane, take Jack as your lawfully wedded husband?" She said, "I do." Then the preacher said something and, "Now you may kiss the bride." I lifted up her veil and she was an alien from another planet. Just kidding. I kissed her and everyone clapped. He passed us the papers and we signed them and now I am married. I don't even know her and we met yesterday and married today. What is going to happen next? We walked down the aisle to the dining room and she said, "I have someone that I want you to meet." I said, "Who is that?" She said, "My mom and dad." I said, "Okay." She took me over and said, "This is my mom, Caddy, and my dad, Norman." I said, "Hi, my name is Jack and I am glad to meet you." Her mom said, "How long have you known our daughter anyway?" I said, "I met her a while ago and we just hit it off." Her mom said, "Finally she has found someone. I thought she would be an old maid the rest of her life." Then her dad said, "Glad to have you in the family." Then he said, "Where are you from and what do you do for work?" I said, "I am a reporter from the planet Wisha." They both said, "At least you have a good job." Janet said to me then, "We have to go now and I will see you soon, Mom and Dad." We left the room and went up to her apartment and she grabbed me and started to undress me. I helped her. When we got up later, it was time to get ready to leave. She said, "I am all packed and ready to go." I said, "I will be ready after I take a shower." She said, "I will take one with you." I said, "Let's go." After the shower, we got dressed and took all the luggage downstairs and she gave the key to the manager and he called a taxi. We went outside and the taxi was right there. When we got in, I said to the taxi driver, "To the space bus." The taxi driver said, "Did you have a good wedding?" I said, "It was the best wedding that anyone could have." Story by Jack Wisha for the Wisha News Paper.